What is going on, guys and girls? I am GhostRobo, and welcome to Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is the first Mario game that I've ever started from the title screen in the almost 3-year history of my channel, and I wanted to try out something a little bit different, a little bit more fun and crazy, as opposed to the typical shooter fare, so we're going to give this one a whirl. I've never completed either of the Galaxy games, I know, and this one is the better of the two, so I thought, hey, there's a new 3D Mario being announced at E3 this year, going to be an awesome walkthrough later in the year for Wii U, so why not check this one out right now for our summer fun? What do you guys think? If you think it'll be an awesome series, you want to see it, hit that like button, let me know in the comments, tell me if you played this game and what your favorite Mario game is. I'd love to know. My personal favorite Mario game is Super Mario 64, and I want to know what yours is. And if you want to see more of this, like I said, hit that like button, add to your favorites. We are going to jump in. I'm playing this on the Wii U so that I can record it as high def as possible, but I do have to use the lovely Wii Mode. I know a lot of people were turned off by having to use the Wii Mode for their Mario Galaxy, but actually I think controls pretty darn good here. I'm going to be Peach because I think she's my secret favorite Mario Universe character besides Mario or Luigi. I like Bowser too, I don't know. There's just, no one ever picked Peach like when I played Mario Party when I was a kid or Mario Kart. It's like, dude, I'm going to rock the Peach train. Here we go. Now let me tell you a new story that also begins with stardust. Shimmering stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century. That time had come again. Wow. Every 100 years they have a shimmering shower. And then a gigantic peach appeared in the sky. Dear Mario, would you like to share some cake while we watch the shooting stars? Meet me at the castle. She's all about them cakes. Probably makes a pretty good girlfriend. She bakes cakes all the time, she wears pretty dresses, she has a crown, she's probably rich as heck, and lives in a gigantic castle. I like it. Thought this was a really nice callback to how they start out the game in 2D like this. And it's like, oh, it's old Mario, but no, it's also new Mario. Star bits raining from the sky, a bunch of psychotic toads all zooming around, a pipe that we can't go down, and a book turning its pages. What is this? Starman on the ground? Power me up. But he's not making a sound. Shimmering fat star, what's up? Aww. Triangle XX, triangle X. This isn't PlayStation. What are you talking about? Speak Nintendo. We've got A's and B's and Z's and waggle. The strange little fellow seemed confused. Was he lost? He seemed to take a shine to Mario and stole his freaking hat and pirouetted on his skull. And then went inside his brain. I'm possessed. Mario's cat filled with warmth. He felt a new power surging through him. Uh-oh. Mario's been taken over by the Sony star. You know, I always find those stories funny, and I've experienced one or two of them myself, being in GameStop and hearing like a parent be like, what's the new Mario game for PlayStation? I want Mario for PlayStation. And the person's like, I don't think that one's out yet. I'm like, oh my god, just tell them that Mario isn't for PlayStation ever. Please tell them that. Please alert them. Alright. On with it. Ooh, what's this? Was this one of the little fellow's friends? Phew, I'm free. Welcome, Mario, to the castle. Uh-oh. Whoa! Holy crap. Something seems dangerous. What's that scary sound? Oh my god, the biggest Bowser we ever did saw. Okay, in the NES Mario, Bowser was like maybe a couple feet taller than Mario. And he must be taking so many freaking steroids. Him and Barry Bonds must have like teamed up, Lance Armstrong, I don't know what's going on. But the guy is freaking monstrous now. Almost as tall as the castle. Where's the ship? You're too late, Mario. I've got Peach in my hand. I'm gonna crush her and turn her into turkey. The power of the stars is already mine, and look what else I got. Help me! Poor baby Peach. I'm huge. See? I told you he's on freaking steroids. Even scarier up close, huh? Oh yes, Bowser. Maybe I'll have Peach bake me something for once. Well, that's a little sinister there, dude. She's like, no, I don't want to bake any more cakes. I sure could go for a galaxy-sized slice of cake. That's gonna take Peach a long time, so I think we should have some time to chase after Bowser while Peach bakes that galaxy-sized cake. I'm way too huge for this puny planet. I deserve an empire that's more me size. And I'll put it in the center of the universe. Alright, epic Bowser talk. Have fun with your stupid That's my favorite line in any Mario game ever. Have fun with your stupid mushrooms. Well, Bowser, it looks like you ate like 5,000 mushrooms, so I don't think they're so stupid, are they? The castle is in shambles. The toads are freaking sweating bubbles. What do we do? Mario's just spinning around, breaking more stuff, collecting all the money that everyone dropped in the chaos. I guess it's not really money. It's more like sky skittles, space skittles. You must save the princess. What is this gigantic rock? Patrick Star? Does he live under here? Moon juice. All right, let's go to the castle. Mario, where did that monster come from? He took your princess to the center of the universe. You must hurry and save her. And out comes the little one. Ah, Master Luma. Young Master Luma, did you get thrown overboard too? Good thing you're safe. My Luma looks like younger. I would think that the lighter colored one would be like the little sweet baby pirate. Instead, he's the master of all star chunkers. I see, so you're going to stay in Mario's cap? That should be safe for now. But Mario, you have other things to worry about, like saving the princess, but how? I know, with young Master Luma's help, you can use the power of the stars. And we Lumas can help a little too. And turn into gigantic stars! Thanks for saving our friends. We'll send you into space to get that monster. I like this. Now let's go after them. Do I have to sign any waivers, or do I just get to go right away? I get to go right away? Okay. Fly with the star. Go after them. Hopefully Mario knows how to breathe in space. Seems a little dangerous. Sky Station, Galaxy, the first star, Pee-wee Piranha's temper tantrum. Zoom. I've actually met Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. I met him at Comic-Con in 2007? 2008? Our power stars, they're gone. Some gigantic Dino Bowser monster stole them. If you're going after that monster, you might see our power stars out there too. Please bring our power stars back. We Lumas will help you along your way. So yeah, I met him. He did all his voices for me and Jake, my brother, and signed some Mario pictures, and it was pretty crazy. He's kind of a crazy guy. Uh-oh, the House of Yoshi. And the House of Goomba. Alright, what does it say? Hello, friend. Please go around back. Oh my, that sounds like a drug deal waiting to happen. Is everything in this game about steroids? What's going on? But yeah, it was very cool. I was very pleased to meet the guy. If for no other reason than because I love Mario, and it was really weird to hear someone do his voice in real life. The guy who actually does his voice. Let's go down the green pipe. Uh-oh. I could get an extra life. Let's go get it. Now, one of the things about modern Mario games is they just pepper you with lives. They throw them at you like an awesome grandma on Christmas, just covering you in gifts. And so, I don't think we need to collect every one-up mushroom, but we will collect a few just so we never accidentally hit a game over. I remember playing this game for the first time and being wowed by the planets. And I for whatever reason, I never got around to, here's our tip. No, I know how to spin. I never got around to beating either Galaxy game like I mentioned, and I really want to play Galaxy 2 just so I can have that frame of reference for when the new 3D Mario comes out. You know, we're all hoping, I think, that it's not Mario Galaxy 3, that they take it to a brand new world, maybe a Sky Mario. Although space is kind of similar to Sky, I think we do like an epic Sky City, or maybe a jungle type theme, or like a city theme, you know, like a Mario City type thing. Or I'd be perfectly cool with a new Mario 64 style game where you're in a castle doing epic castle time things. With a bunch of new, different worlds and a giant hub. I think that's what these games kind of are missing. I know the first one had a hub, but I'd like an even larger hub. Phew, you saved me, but that monster got away. Uh-oh. Over here! Alright. Can I eat this fruit? Mario, you ever get hungry, man? Oh, yeah. Throw those star bits. Over here! The other Lumas told me about you. Thank you for helping us. I'm going to transform into a launch star. Come over and fly. I do think that Galaxy is one of their most innovative Mario games of all time, and that they did pack quite a bit of variety in. I just hope that they do innovate beyond this and do something new. Because as cool as Galaxy was, to see, I think, a third game in the franchise, in this sort of mini franchise of the Mario franchise, would be doing a disservice to Mr. Miyamoto and all the brilliance that he has in creating these fun, awesome games. Because really, there's no other platformers, no other major AAA games that try to do what Mario does, in terms of being just a really fun, innovative, expansive platformer. And now it's going to have beautiful graphics in HD. And I know it's not as powerful as the 720 or the PS4, but on Wii U, it's still going to look really good, I think. I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised with how yummy that new Mario game looks. Collecting music notes. Is there even a music Mario game? I'm trying to think. Mario Paint, kind of, right? Oh, bam! Triple mushroom death. Alright. Let's go activate this little small bonus stage quickly here. Actually, my favorite Mario game of recent memory is probably Super Mario 3D Land. The one on 3DS is just an epic game, and probably, actually, surprisingly, even though I don't play handhelds that much, Mario 3D Land is possibly one of my favorite games of this entire generation, if you count, the 3DS and Vita as part of the current gen. Wha-bam! I do really like Rainbow Mario. It's probably my favorite power-up in this game just because it looks so awesome as we collect all the little star bits and zoom away. I mentioned this in a video I made the other day of talking about the new 3D Mario for Wii U from E3, but like I grew up on Mario. My first system was an NES. I played with my uncle. He was about 13 when I was like 5, and that was when I was introduced to video games, really. Duck Hunt, that Mario combo, Pro Wrestling on the NES, The Little Mermaid on NES, the Flintstones game on NES, Felix the Cat, lots of awesome NES stuff. I don't know if many of you have played those games or if you're younger or what, but that is what I grew up on, and then I shimmied over to the Super Nintendo and loved Mario World. That's possibly my favorite game of all time. And then, like I said, Mario 64 was when I felt like I really got into games as a big boy, because I was then 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, and so it was a more of a thing. Like, I'm playing the games, I'm doing it every day after school. I love them, I love them. And I have some fun N64 stories. I had an N64, and then my mom made us sell it 'cause she thought we were playing too much. And I was like, but Mom, it's freaking Mario, I can't stop it. I had Pilot Wings and Mario 64, and then even though I freaking, what am I doing here? Orbiting Man, what are you doing? Mario. I had the N64. I was made to sell it, and then for my 12-year-old birthday, I think I got one back, and it was the lime green see-through DK64 edition. And I was so ecstatic. I really wanted it for my birthday. It was at that time when you wanted one specific present so badly for your birthday. And I was like, please, Mom, give me the N64. And I didn't really know if she was going to do it or not, because there was some point in time when my mom was like, I don't really want you guys to have many video games. And I was like, but come on, we need them. And then she kind of grew out of that fad. I think it was just I was the first child, and my mom didn't want, my brain to rot, or I don't know, whatever she worried about with that, or overstimulation, or whatever electronics do to you and all their nasty evilness. But yeah, then I had the lime green one, got Ocarina of Time for Christmas, because my birthday is December 13th. So I got the system on my birthday, Ocarina of Time for Christmas, and that was one of my glory days of gaming. And yeah, I've really loved Mario ever since. Like I said, I wasn't the giantest fan of Galaxy 1, and so I didn't play a whole lot of Galaxy 2. And that's why I was extra excited to play it for you guys, because if you know anything about me, you know that I like to play games brand new. I like it when a game is fresh and fun, and I feel like that's when I can deliver the best experience for you guys too. I do like replaying some stuff occasionally. It has to be the right kind of game. But for the most part, I'm kind of one of those new shiny car kind of guys, and so I do enjoy a game that I haven't fully experienced for myself. So hopefully you will join me for an epic, awesome, fun, and colorful journey. I really like, bringing a little bit of pizzazz to my channel. We do so many shooters, so many M-rated games and stuff. It's nice to do something a little bit unique for a change. What really got me in this mood was playing some Game Boy Advance, playing some Zelda Minish Cap. And I was like, dang, remember when I played all these super fun, colorful games, Pokemon and Mario and Donkey Kong and Zelda, and I wanted to kind of get back to my roots a little bit and deliver that experience to you. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that is your roots as well, and maybe you'd find it equally enjoyable and fun. We've made Baby Petey very frustrated. And his eggshell sucks to him. Must be a space gravity thing. Oh god. Watch out, Mario! Reminds me of fighting Petey Piranha in Mario Sunshine, one of the first stars, in his little tower castle ordeal. That game, I think, is kind of underrated. I know some people didn't like the flood mechanic with the spray hose man, but that's another one that, like, I really, really kind of enjoyed. Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine were just awesome games. Our first Power Star. The other thing I like about Mario games is there's virtually no cutscenes or talking, so I can tell as many stories as I want and say whatever I want, whenever I want, and I won't be interrupted by some dude being like, halt, it's time for a cutscene. Mario Galaxy 1, I think, tried to do much more of a story than we were used to, and then I think they were like, let's pull that back for Galaxy 2. Nobody really cares. It's just like Bowser steals the princess, go get her, do all this awesome stuff. But the stars do talk, so there is some dialogue. You got a star, you got some star bits. I know they advertise this game like it could be a two-player game, girlfriend mode, little brother mode. I never liked it 2 players. I remember trying to convince my youngest brother to play it with me when Galaxy 1 came out, or Galaxy 2, whichever one it was. And he was like, firing these star bits is kind of boring. I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. So you're this Mario guy, my little Lumas. Won't stop blabbling about, am I right? Sorry to hear about the excitement you had with that. Mine wasn't really exciting. He was kind of freaking gigantic and terrifying and rude. But anyways, it was down in the Mushroom Kingdom. You're right about that part. I sure appreciate you bringing us this Power Star, though. We need as many of these as we can. It looks so freaking delicious. I feel like it's filled with chocolate. Like, nice gold wrapper, chocolate star inside. Reminds me of advent calendars around Christmas time when I was a baby. The name's Lubba, by the way. I'm the head honcho of this Luma crew. You are definitely a honcho. So, believe it or not, we're on a spaceship right now. It took some real elbow grease to convert this little planet toy into a ship, but we Lumas pulled it off. May not look like much, but it's home. Truth be told, the ship, she's not in such hot shape right now. We ran into that monster too. He blasted us with meteors, and some of my crew were thrown overboard. So that monster kidnapped your princess. That's cold. Deep space cold, if you ask me. You know what else is cold? That monster stealing every last one of our power stars. See, that's our fuel. Our spaceship runs on energy from stars. Without that, we're stranded here. Aw, Master Luma. Hey, yo, is that young Master Luma? It is, isn't it? Well, maybe he really is a baby. They keep calling him Young Master. Maybe he's like this toddler of power. Wait, if you have the trust of young Master Luma, say I just might have a little proposition for you. Hear me out now. Your special someone got kidnapped and now you gotta save her, am I right? That is right. I like these double positive answers here. No, you're wrong, you fatty. And we need fuel for our ship. Now, if you think you could get us some of our star power back, I'd be willing to make this ship your very own for a bit. That's a fair exchange, am I right? Where's the negative? Where's the negative? Alright, it's a deal. Okay, gang, let's get cracking, yeah? I want everything spaceship shape. Uh-oh. Oh my. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Aw, yeah, the Mario Planet ship. I do like this. I gotta admit. Lubba's crew rebuilt the spaceship. It looked just like Mario. The grass mustache, very clever. Well, what do you think? I think it's pretty awesome. Nice spaceship. Yeah, more like a face ship. Har har, ooh. Well, at least you'll never lose it in a parking lot, am I right? Har har. So what's next? Don't look at me. This ship has your face on it, not mine. The decision is yours. Feel free to explore Starship Mario, or take the helm if you're ready to ship out. It's your call, Captain. Alright. The game has been saved. There is seagulls in outer space. This is a very strange land. Alright, so this is our ship. Galaxy 1 had the hub world on a ship, and this is more of just like a playground of sorts rather than a hub with locations and individual planets within different parts of Mario's face or something. You know, Galaxy 1 was kind of a in-between of like Mario 64's castle structure and then Galaxy 2's map structure, and I gotta say that I do like leaning more towards that exploration hub world type gameplay. The map is direct and fine and fun, but I think there's something cool about exploring a hub and going into all these different pictures or however they transport you to the world. I think that's kind of cool. Maybe for Mario Wii U, the new 3D one, they could do I don't know, like multiple hub worlds, or like, you know, you're at one place, then you take on Bowser and get teleported to another one, like, to make it more of an expansive game. There has been rare talk about an open world Mario game, which I think would be just kind of totally insane. I don't think Nintendo would ever do it, but I'd be real interested to see what it was like. So this is the world map, just point and go. Alright. Like I said, this runs on Power Stars. We've got enough to get this far. Let's do it for the princess, of course. Peachikeen. Peach and Daisy. I remember being introduced to Daisy and being like, who is this fake chick that is not my Peach? I don't know why. Like, I had this strange affinity for Peach when I was younger. And so, like, in Super Mario Bros. 2, I was Peach. I mean, she was better in that game because she had her hover power. But like I said, Mario Party, like, everybody's like, I'm Mario, I'm Luigi. My brothers always wanted to be the mainstays. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll be Peach and dominate everybody with the freaking crown princess. All right, saddle up with Yoshi. Here we go. I think that inherently Yoshi makes everything better if they use him right, and I really like the usage of him here. I will say that when I first played Mario Galaxy 2, and I probably played honestly only like about 10 or 20 stars back in when it first released. But I love that they brought back Yoshi, that they brought back Kamek, that they brought back a lot of guys that I know and love from the Mario of my childhood, and especially like. I know the Wii doesn't have the greatest graphics. I hope it looks good on your screen, though. I'm trying to make it as high quality as possible. But I love that Yoshi in 3D does look pretty awesome, and I can't wait to see what they look like in true 720p on the Wii U. You saved me. I was trying to save my friends, but then I got turned into an egg. Oh, that's the worst, Yoshi. And trapped. I know, we should team up. Come on, hop on my back, this creepy dinosaur. Is like every Mario game feature the same Mario, or is it sort of like Zelda, where sometimes it's like a different Zelda, you know what I mean? How does that work in the Mario universe? Is there a consistent Mario timeline? Does he always know Yoshi? Is it the same Yoshi, the same Mario? They just lose each other? So this is where the motion control is kind of really required, because you do have to, if you want to suck dudes up, put them in your mouth and make them feel all gross until they die. That's a really kind of a creepy thing if you think about it in certain ways. But it is the method of the madness for Mr. Yoshi, so we do need to wiggle and swaggle and waggle and giggle our way through this. I like these guys. Kiss, 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 kiss me, and fire him off in outer space. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Yoshi power time. See, before you know, we're gonna have like 10 lives, and we haven't even really gotten going. The game gets super crazy. If you've never seen Galaxy 1 or 2, and you're wondering, like, how do these things work? Is it just going to be boring little planetoids? That's how I felt when I first started the game, I'll admit. But they definitely expand upon it pretty quickly and take you to some really cool places. I was watching a few YouTube videos of some of the later stages, and I was like, whoa, I don't want to spoil too many of them, but they look super cool. And that was part of my reason to decide to actually play this game, was like, I feel like I missed out by not taking this one, you know, to the very end. Like I said, I played it for a little bit. I think the best is yet to come, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you want to see more. Hopefully it gets some cool support. Like I said, I would like to take my channel in a slightly different direction and do some more fun stuff like Mario. I hope that some of you, or all of you, or many of you, or even 2 of you can be on board with that and ready for some awesome action. Alright, dice block roll. Thank you for your coins. Has anyone played Mario Party 9? Oh my god. I loved Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. And ever since then, it just has not been the same. Not been the same. I mean, 4, 5, 6 were okay. But by the time we got to like 7, 8, 9, they've lost the essence of what made those games fun. And I know a lot of people hate the Mario Party games and think they're really like bad, lame imitations of a party game. But for me, as a youngster with 2 brothers, like, we had so many good times. It was one of the games that my parents would play with us. And so we had like these epic family battles. It was just really, it's a really sweet memory in my head and heart. A lot of Mario games, in fact, are. I wish you could blow fire. These things hurt Yoshi, I think. Right? Yeah, you can't do anything with them. But we can get that guy, or at least knock him out for a second. Do you get fire breath eventually, like in Mario World? Maybe you do. Yeah, I already, even playing this game only for about 20-30 minutes, I feel very confident with the motion controls. I think that they're, in all the mainline Nintendo games, the Wii stuff was actually well done. I know some people don't like it in Zelda, like having to do the whole, whoa, no, Yoshi! Gotta grab onto that. I know some people don't like to do the whole sword swinging thing with Zelda, but I think other than that, oh no! All first-party stuff controls pretty well on Wii and Wii U. Now, granted, there isn't much first-party stuff at all for Wii U yet, but once that all comes out this holiday season, I think we'll see a resurgence of that machine, and people will look at it in a different light. Because right now, everyone's really down on Wii U, and I think that's going to change. I really do. I'm not saying that just as somebody who wants it to, but I really believe it's going to improve dramatically in the next 6 months. Pikmin 3 Wonderful 101 will kick that off, and then, I mean, Nintendo just really has a great second half of the year lineup. They have a huge 3DS just onslaught over the summer. You know, first you have Donkey Kong Country 3D, then you have Animal Crossing, which is going to be good. I haven't had one of those in years. You have the new Mario and Luigi RPG. Those games are always killer. Mario Golf, Mario Party for 3DS, Pokemon XY, which I am going to be covering. I really am kind of excited to do a Pokemon game on my channel because I never have, and I thought that would be a good one to start with, of course, as it is brand new. And then, you know, Wii U is going to definitely have some stuff as well. I'm sure you're going to see Mario Kart this year, and 3D Mario is supposed to come out as well, which will be sweet. Let me grab that extra life. Nintendo does hold a special place in my heart. I don't like to consider myself really a fanboy of anything, but because I'm kind of a big kid at heart, and because I did grow up on freaking Mario, even though he's letting me down right now with his stupid Yoshi, I do always want Nintendo to do well, and a lot of times they don't, and I'm the first to call them out on it. I'm like, the Wii, not the greatest choice. I didn't think that the Wii U, oh jeez, was the smartest call to make. I wanted them to make more of a hardcore platform. Forgive me for my jumping. It's the first time I played Wii in such a long time. But I do understand where they go wrong and all that, so I call them out when they need to be called out, but I secretly am always crossing my fingers that they'll deliver the goods sooner or later, and I think that maybe they will with this new 3D Mario. Maybe that can set things right for a change for them. Alright. Whoopoo! Whoopoo! Wow! Yoshi, he's just such a freaking happy dino. And we collect our second Power Star, and I think that's going to do it for this first part. If you want to see more, if you'd like to be a series, definitely let me know in the comments below. Remember. What is your favorite Mario game? I want to know. In the comments below, let me know. Hit that like button if you want to see more. Add to your favorites if you really want it to become a series. Till next time, guys and girls, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and had fun with me and Mario. Until next time, everybody, drink some hot chocolate. Have a fantastic day. And we will see you all later.